It all started when I got made redundant 1 week before I was due to become a full-time. And at that job, I had worked so hard and dedicated 10, 12 hours every day for 6 months to turn things around for the company. It was a messy environment. And back then, the company wasn't doing well. I was the easy target to make redundant because I was not a full-timer yet. Of course, I felt betrayed, unappreciated by the unjust state of all. During my career, I wasn't happy. And I felt I reached a glass ceiling as I was already reporting to the director. And there wasn't really much room to grow. And I was being a subject to an environment of mismanagement and had to play politics to make things happen, even for the best of the company's interests. It's just mind-blowing how red tape is so inefficient and how some people work so hard to cover their asses instead of focusing on their work and making their own mark in the world. Work is not supposed to be that way. Since then, I decided not to go back to a 9 to 5 professional career and instead to pursue my dream of starting my own company. But I had no idea what businesses I wanted to get into. So I worked 4 to 5 jobs to make ends meet. I sold cameras during the day, then at night I worked in a pizza restaurant, finishing around 11 p.m. to midnight before starting my overnight job, cleaning offices. Then on the side, I was passionate about video photography and partnered with a friend to do wedding videos. I also sold soccer jerseys on eBay, and bear in mind, I got made redundant 3 months before my wedding, a time when expenses are crazy, not to mention the honeymoon to Turkey afterwards. All expenses during that time I covered by credit card, and that's how messy my finances were at that time. And I had absolutely no financial stability at that time in my life. In the beginning, I was uncertain what the future held for my business dreams. My focus at the start was explore many things to see what worked, and I was very fortunate that my wife supported me in so many ways, from covering my rent and food, sometimes even doing it silently so I could keep my pride as a person. But I couldn't help to feel some shame and uselessness at that time. I was very lucky that my subconscious belief that this was going to work gave me the drive that I needed to overcome my challenges. A lot of the problems I faced in the past were memorable, and there were times that I finished working in a restaurant at midnight, but then the other cleaner didn't turn up, so I had to clean the whole restaurant all by myself, which took me 6 hours, and then I had to go home, have a 20-minute nap, and then I had to start my day again at 7 a.m. Other times, the same restaurant, some other cleaners were stealing money from the restaurant tip jar. What I was saying here is, during that time, even though things were hard, it felt like I was being guided unconsciously, and that things were naturally and perfectly unfolding along the way. So each time I got a new client for cleaning, I started their cleaning myself, and then over time, I started getting other cleaners to do work together with me. This company grew from door knocking street by street, suburb to suburb. My typical day off is to walk on the street, going to every offices to pitch my service. Of course, there are good days and bad days. I guess it's good enough to keep me going. And that's how we were so strong in suburbs like South Melbourne, Richmond, Collingwood, and Port Melbourne. These are the suburbs that shows enormous potential for WhistleClean. My passion grew out of shame. My father supported my Australian education with his life savings, without thinking of his retirement, and I ended up being a cleaner. I was ashamed, not because I was a cleaner, but because I was given the best life opportunity that others could only dream of. And I was asking myself, am I only able to be a cleaner? But that was what society told me I supposed to think and how I supposed to feel. Along this journey, I realized that we cleaners are filled with a hunger to be better, to do better in life. We are hardworking, loving and kind people. We all want to have a better quality of life, better financial stability, and a healthier work environment. We work long hours and we are committed to serving others and earning honest money. Being a cleaner should be a job that we can feel proud of, one that fills us with dignity. Sadly, our culture and society narrative tell us that cleaners end up in this job because they have no other choice. They got no other skills, they are not qualified for any other work, their background or culture prevent them from getting other jobs, and a myriad of other reasons. Cleaners don't deserve this. They are hardworking people of service who deserve an uplifting work environment that nurtures their self-esteem and self-worth, reminds them they are great human beings, and provides an opportunity for them to be who they want to be, to have integrity as a person that deserves respect and honor as much as any other profession. The thing that drives me forward is a desire to paint a positive picture for society of how cleaners impact the workplace, to help people rediscover the pride of being a cleaner. So far, my journey has been very fulfilling. We have groups of people that partner with Whistle Clean to have better quality of life, whatever that means for them, from better financial stability to having a gym membership for their health, to having an investment house, to having a better quality education for their children. That's the outcome of being a cleaner through Whistle Clean. That brings me a lot of joy and make my work meaningful. People are full of potential. Life is waiting for them to discover that. They are gifted in their own ways, and everyone is on the journey of discovering that. We all have a strong desire to be better, to grow. The human spirit is limitless. Personally, I'm very passionate about personal development. Seeing my team grow in this journey makes all my hard work worthwhile. With the vision of improving 10,000 cleaners' quality of life, driving our daily work, this is going to be a very exciting journey ahead of us.